I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you're a Dragon Ball fan, and depending on the context, that could be a bad thing. However, I don't think it is. Well, at least most of the time. I think we all gravitated to the story at some point in our lives, not because of the world, nor the story, or any of the transformations, but because of the character of Son Goku. Let's face it, we all tried to go Super Saiyan at least once when we were a kid. But that's not entirely because of how cool the transformation is, rather it was just so fucking cool to see Goku do it. But I don't only want to talk about how much aura Goku has, I want to dedicate this video to why Goku works perfectly as a character. More importantly, why he works as a stagnant character. A lot of people like to point out that Goku throughout the story doesn't really change that much. Even if we want to compare his characterization from Dragon Ball to Z, and God forbid Super, Goku doesn't fundamentally change really at all. Most of his development is just from him growing up and tonal shifts from the ending of Dragon Ball to the beginning of Z. As I touched upon a little earlier, Goku by all means is a stagnant character, and there is nothing wrong with this. In fact, I think it makes him more interesting. Goku cares about fighting. He cares about facing new, strong opponents to test his own limits and strength. But he is also kind and pure-hearted. He deeply cares about the world and other people. Goku won't go out of his way to be a superhero, but he won't stand by and let evil prevail either. It's quite an intriguing dynamic. Time and time again, when the best option is to eliminate his enemy, he spares them, because it's not in his nature to be a mindless killer. And time again, he is proven right in his mercy, or incredibly wrong, something that even Beerus points out later in the series. Beerus rightly asserts that Goku will continue to be taken advantage of unless something changes with his character. And what's funny is, after everything Goku has been through, all the trials and tribulations, and even after Beerus' warning, he still doesn't change. Whether that's intentional or not, I don't know, but I still find this interesting. And like I said earlier, this doesn't always work out for Goku, but it can go incredibly good. For example, we can look at the entirety of Vegeta's character, and even later on in the series when 17 was inspired by Goku and he wished for all the universe that participated in the Tournament of Power to come back. But this can also go incredibly wrong, like how it did with every single fucking time that Frieza came back. There are two types of stagnant characters. Either a character holds steadfast in their beliefs and ideologies no matter how many challenges and hardships come their way, or the character can seemingly change over time only for it to be revealed at the end of the story that the character truly never changed at all. The best examples that represent these two archetypes that I can think of are Link from The Legend of Zelda, Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, and Naruto from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Eren is a character that appears to change completely, through season 1 all the way to the end of the story. It really looks like the morals of Eren have changed, only for us to learn that nothing has truly changed. Eren has always wanted to see a certain sight, since he was born. We only lack the context of the future to truly understand. In my own words and view, this makes Eren a mummer's stagnant character. A character that the audience believes to have changed, but in truth hasn't moved a foot in any direction. Now Naruto is also a stagnant character, but for a different reason. Through the beginning of the series all the way to the end of Shippuden, Naruto's morals never really change. Naruto still believes the world can be better and should be better. Sure, he may have some different views, but just like Goku, that comes from age. Even with a character like Link, no matter what iteration we're talking about, there are some things that will just never fundamentally change about the character, and they don't have to, because these are basic principles. And in the terms of telling a story, some of these principles don't have to be changed. If you introduce a villain and he's just like the worst person on the planet, he beats up babies, he stabs little kittens, like he's just an overall evil fucking guy. Now if you introduce a villain that has some level of moral ambiguity, it's okay to divert and transform that character into something new, whether he's still a villain with a different mindset or an anti-hero. But for a character like Link, and i.e. Naruto and Goku, these characters don't have to change. Link is introduced as the hero of courage. So no matter what happens around him in his world, it would be weird for him to ever doubt his heroic attributes. Now I'm not making the claim that Goku is like literally fucking Superman or anything like that, but I am saying Goku has a basic set of principles that should not be changed because they're so basic. That's why people gravitate towards him. He's an easy character to fundamentally understand and digest. While Goku may not be the perfect fit for the type of stagnant character that Eren is, he does incorporate some of the same characteristics. But I think mainly he is the same type of stagnant character that Link and Naruto are, with a little bit of Eren sprinkled in. Goku is not supposed to change. It wouldn't make sense for him to. The story of Dragon Ball is not one for heavy impactful moments, and when they do appear, it's always a character shift for another character and not Goku. Goku is meant to be headfast in his ideals because they are so simple. He wants to fight strong opponents, but he can't stand to see injustice, and he definitely can't stand to see his friends and family get hurt. Nothing could change these ideals because nothing should change them. Basic principles that are easy to uphold and even at times enforce makes Goku the perfect stagnant character. You should subscribe before I beat you up, and if you don't want me to beat you up, subscribe. I make a lot of videos about like comics, movie, video games, anime, and anything nerdy. I'm going to talk about it. With that being said, see you guys later. Peace.